Okay, so back to the original point. It's like, okay, I'm not happy. Why am I not happy? I want to earn more income, or I want to do my passion, or one of those things, right? But the problem is, if I wanted to earn more income, I have to, develop more skills or skills that are desirable. So, for example, coding would be one of them. Um, or if I'm not happy, I need to earn more money. Why do I want to earn more money? So I can, get a house and get a vehicle. Why do you want those stuff? Why do you want these material stuff now? And it's because like, well, I want to have a wife and kid. Okay, that's going to be even more expensive. So all in all, if I'm wanting all of that, and you don't want to, and like you hate working as well, and you want to do like, and you don't enjoy like coding or any of this stuff, or you're just decent at it, like find another way. And then it's like, hold on, I know how this whole YouTube stuff works because I've seen it transformed over like the past decade to what it is now. So now, yeah, thanks, man. That's what I'm clearly feeling for this. So what's going on? Why are you not satisfied? If you wanted money, 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 and you want the most amount, grind out your job. But I don't like my job. Okay, sure, nobody does. Grind it out. But there's all these walls. Why are there's these walls? Well, a lot of people, well, it's not just that. It's just like the location is killing me, and it's just like I'm not even passionate about this job. Then why are you doing this in the first place? Why not do something that you enjoy? Or, you know, there was another option too. I never, if, okay, so what do they mean when people say like, oh, follow your dreams and follow your passion, or do what you love? It's not accurate to say that. Doing something that you love, right, means you spend hours on this, you study it, you do everything. And it's like easy play for you. Or maybe for some people it's hard. And for me, it's just what I enjoy doing is making YouTube videos or doing some light video editing. Hell, I wanted to like, do some VFX at one point, 3D art or some shit. But again, it's okay. So why am I talking about all this YouTube stuff that I wanted to do? Because it's what I've always wanted to do, but I just never did it. It was too risky. Um, I one day hoped like I could play with PewDiePie at some point. Um, oh, I feel for you, man. Okay. So I just don't want to die like this because like my life has been kind of uneventful. Um, and I'm like, okay, so if you want to do YouTube, what kind of YouTube do you want to do? I always wanted to play gaming YouTube, but it was dominated by, Minecraft, people like purchasing the new game and then like, playing it with their friends. And I'm like, I didn't have anybody else in my group that wanted to do this. If that was the case, then I should have scoured the internet and see other people trying to play this game. And I didn't because I was too introverted and I was too scared to talk to other people. And that what was pretty much killed my dream. Um, what's his name? I think the only solo people that could do this is PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and the Rad Brad. They just played the video game, try to be entertaining. And where the fuck is, there it is. So, but here's the drawback. They've been doing this for about like 4 years before they finally got traction. And they were 18 at this point. That's when, they had their youth with them. And, oh my God. And, okay, still hasn't replied. So, if you, okay, what's a faster way to do this? Well, I've seen Kodako and Noel Miller. They were both Vine stars. They had traction. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't have that. Then do it. That if you know the formula, then go ahead and execute it. That's what it means to fall in love with something. But it's too risky. I'd rather go through school and go through that. Okay, okay, fine. I didn't do any of the stuff that I wanted to do. I've always wanted to treat YouTube as a backup plan and then like do this full time, but I didn't. So what the fuck is wrong with me? If I wanted freedom and I never wanted to work ever again, I would have done this YouTube stuff a long time ago and hopefully it tracked out. But here's the drawback. It's either full-time YouTube, do some part-time work, and that would have looked unfavorable to me and in front of my family. Like I can't do that stuff. So that's why I fell onto education. If I really enjoyed YouTube, I would have like tried to look for other small YouTube content creators. And, okay, so all of these people are like big players, right? So I can't talk with any of these. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to filter this today and starting out, Farm Sim guy, 11K. He's doing well. Okay. Uh, okay. Screw these guys. Videos, under 3 minutes, popularity. Am I close? Okay, I have another 8 minutes. So how do you game the system if you want to be big on YouTube nowadays? Well, everything is, you need to be somebody. It's, it's, where's the low, see, I'm having a hard time looking for low view count if I wanted to pair up with somebody. So that's why, like, you have to do this in the back. See, there you go. How I predicted World Cup. I could talk to this guy, but, geez, see, this is my issue. This is too much. Ease up. Again, what is up with this? And, uh, so I couldn't do YouTube. Okay, what else was I passionate about? God, I wanted to do like 3D art and modeling. It's just like, well, that's not gonna, that area is too saturated. Here you go. Big Scary Monkey Marathon Pools. So I would go to him.
Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, I'm gonna be playing the pool rooms in...
I'm surprised nobody's hitting him up and asking him like, hey, um, 2K subscribers. I would be happy if that was my year one, but I'm approaching my 30s. I'm gonna be disappointed. Because everything, like, once you hit this age, like, everything's going to be a disappointment to you, and you're trying to find ways to, like, do your best. Because who wants to see a guy, like, um, do this kind of crap? Here's another guy. I could talk to him or something like that. So I'm just bitter and angry with myself. How do I go from here to this guy right here who's nailing 300,000 views? And what's really irked me the most was, um, God, look up Game Grumps. I'll pull it up right over here. This guy right here, this group. I was so disappointed. I was 36K, 100K, 42K. It was a little bit more disappointing earlier. Um, 94K. These guys are just getting 100K and then they have 5 million. And then it's like, okay, so their audience grew out of this. They're trying to, I don't know. There you go. They played this game whenever I was like in college, 6+ years ago, and now they did a full playthrough or something like that. I could be wrong, but it must be older than that. And it's like 40K views. What the fuck is going on? So nowadays people are not like, eventually you get stale and that's what I hated to see. I kind of want to be like immortalized, like, you know, be considered one of the OG YouTubers at one point, but then you'd be hating yourself and they're getting gray hair, gray beard. So I'm frustrated with myself. Sonic Frontiers, oh my god. So I'm asking myself this. You've done nothing with your life. I feel like I've done nothing with my life. I'm single and there's so much out there. Like the technology that is out there right now is insane and you have to adapt and overcome it. And it's like I can't do that. What is it like there are people who are training their kids to do all these tech roles for cheap because eh, not only is the role decent, but like you don't have to go outside and hurt yourself. I think I'm about to hit that limit. Okay. In the next video, I will try to have a game plan or something like that. How do you get out of this rut? Because, or at least I can warn the younger generation about their, what they want out of life and how to fix their mindset. Because there's this cloud that I have over me since the past decade, and I don't think I've ever acknowledged it or overcame it. And I'm just getting bitter and bitter over the years. Um, the reason why I'm also doing this YouTube stuff because I found out one of the people that I used to watch, Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning. They were 29 when they've uploaded their first video. 29 and 28. It gave me some semblance of hope and maybe I could pull this out and, pursue my passion or something like that. And hopefully this turns out right. And then this video here too. That that gave me some hope. Like he started this when he was 27 and then his video popped off and he's like, "Okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm good at now." So I'm going to continue to do videos like this and then go on Twitch and the one thing that pisses me off about streamers is I don't like streamers in my opinion because I feel like it's their last cash grab to like, keep a roof over their heads, stuff like that. And honestly, I know I said I want to be immortalized on YouTube, but really all in I don't mind like doing this YouTube stuff for like maybe 2 to 3 years and then just call it. Fuck all of this. Once I hit like my secret number, fuck all of this. Yeah, fuck you. Like nothing. Okay, next video.